So, good evening, everyone. Today is Saturday, the 18th of July. We are all gathering at this time to do this evening chanting to show our respect and veneration to the Buddha for his kindness and compassion. And this morning we had a few visitors as well. A new member from Sri Lankan community, and this couple have been many countries working and staying, and even was in Nepal, India, Thailand, and so on. So they have a good understanding of the country and the culture. So they were helping building up the roads, constructing roads. And today I also had a few telephone conversation with the different people regarding different things, from academic conversation to the day-to-day life, family problems, and also family bereavements. There was one particular phone call that discussed about her practice of meditation. She was in the meditation for 7 years, locked in one kuti for 7 years. So every day, morning and in the afternoon time, somebody will bring food for her, and the rest she would stay and meditate, doing sitting, walking, lying down, standing meditation all day long for 7 years. And that's quite something. After talking to her, I realized that the amount of practice that we do compared to her is very little. And the amount of attachment that we have is like 9 out of 10 compared to her, like 1 or 2 out of 10. So with that, the mind is so developed, so calm, and so subtle that every word that she was speaking out is more on the phenomena of what, how, and things arises, not as a material thing or a world evolving, but in her own self, the mind, how the mind works and how the mind attaches and how the mind evolves, constructs and destroys, likewise. because as we meditate, gradually we become more aware of ourselves, our own physical body and our own mind, that how our mind works. And physical body is simply become a supporter to support us to live our life as long as possible. Whereas much of the time we will be spending towards understanding the creation and construction and destruction of this mind. And this mind is always conditioned and always conditioning. And with that, this mind is always arising, vanishing, which means in a subtle form we are actually reborning again and again, dying again and again. So every day we have died and reborn thousands of a time. And with not understanding such factor, the natural factors, we classify ourselves as someone, somebody, and we attach to ourselves. And within this 5 aggregates, mind, body, as me, I am. And we are so attached not only to this me and the mind of this body, but also things that surrounding us and things that we have accumulated, things that we have with us. Oh. Sorry. And having that attachment, we lose the harmony within us, within ourselves. Rather than being within us, we always classify ourselves with the possessions, with the identity, with the attachment that we have. And that losing our harmony within us, that also creates the condition to lose the harmony within our family members and friends in the community. Despite knowing that we are social being and we live in the society, society begins with a family, with the brothers and sisters, mother and father. That's a one society. And this one nucleus society becomes a bigger society with the other family members. And that's how one village begins. And from the village it becomes the town, and from the towns it becomes the cities, and from the cities to the countries. So we have a whole world. And simple not understanding of that and having this attachment and the possessions as our identity, then that really creates disharmony in the societies. And with that disharmony, which is the reason of the wars and a conflict. And the Buddha was teaching us to find that harmony within us, so that we can create the harmony in the community. That is the reason why once you become a monk, you leave all your identity, all your possessions, and become a new monk, given a new name and a new birth. And you become a Sangha member. And become a Sangha member means that you become a part of the community. You will be recognized by the days of ordination rather than your status, rather than your possessions. And this is the harmony that the Buddha designed all of us to practice and to gain. And this harmony only possible because the harmony that each individual have attained through the practice of a meditation, understanding the Dhamma. Mind is calmed, mind is settled, and we have a harmony within. Without that harmony, it won't be. And in order to attain that harmony of ourself, our mind and body, we need to have a certain rules and regulations to follow. It's called a sila, precepts. Now when everybody is practicing in accordance with the sila, then there is a mutual practices and a harmony begins. Harmony from a physical appearance. And that physical appearance of a harmony creates the harmony of the mind. Sometimes people think that particular, like if you are a monk, we think oftentimes there are monks who think that not necessary to attain the chantings, not necessary to attain the communal works. Actually, it does. It is necessary to create the physical harmony, that everybody has the physical harmony, or the presenceness of physical presenceness that creates the physical harmony. And then with the practice of the Vinaya, the Sila, that creates the mental harmony. And with that harmony, there won't be a conflict within the community and also within our mind. That's like creating the harmonious community, free from conflict, free from wars and so on, which is completely different than the normal society that always on to the possessions and creations and conflicts. When it comes to the possessions in a worldly life, they even fight each other, brothers and sisters and family members, and they fight one another. They even come to the stage of killing one another. There are many stories. Even the time of the Buddha, they were killing one another simply over the water. The same within the modern days, there are killing and going to the courts and so on, simply to gain even just a few inches of a land or a few £100. That's all simply because of the perception that we have created ourselves, the attachment and this harmony that we have created within us. So the Dhamma is something that we practice to create the harmony begins from ourselves. And that harmony, in fact, will slowly support to the nucleus family and then gradually spreading towards the entire community. Again, this is like a very long distant, unachievable aim that the whole world will be harmonious. It is like an aim, or dream, but it will be very difficult to attain, or unachievable task, due to we are all are still a majority, maybe 9.9 out of 10 are still indulged and attached to the mind, body, and possessions, and this harmony we have, this harmony that we have within us. So it will continue. Nevertheless, at least 0.001, maybe 0.001 or 0.001, within that numbers of billions of people, maybe a few percents at least walk on this path to find the harmony and working towards the freedom from themselves, freedom from all the source of sufferings and the troubles. So when I was talking to her, I felt that this mind is something that we have to train and tame, so that it leads us to the harmony and creating the harmony along the way. Similarly, I had the chance to talk to one of our members who used to visit us, and she rang me to discuss about her husband's death, and she was going through with a bereavement crisis at the moment, waiting for the cremation, and had a discussion about the death and how to deal with it. So as a result, today we will be chanting Abhidhamma, chanting to dedicate Mr. Bob for his comfortable departure, and also helping our member to have this bereavement support. So we are very deeply sorry for your loss, and we will do this chanting. So Claire Harpner, we are very sorry to hear your loss, Claire, and I hope you are coping, and our support is with you. So should you need any support, just text me and we are happy to support you. So Claire Harpner, so we will do this Abhidhamma chanting dedicating to the Bob.